right, guys, we're on another level now. We growing, we putting things in a different perspective. As Cowboy Nation, I introduce you to the new Law Nation. As we try to put things in a different perspective, I thank everybody for joining in for the channel. Shout out to you, Jada. You've been with me rolling with the bros for a long time. We just trying to get this thing going in the right direction. In the midst of this battle, in the midst of this storm. What's up, fams? Thank everybody for joining in. I just want to talk about a few things that's on my mind that have been rumbling through my mind. Cowboys for life. Shout out to Holden Hernandez. Is that my boy Manchester out there? Shout out to y'all too, man. Look, this is what I care about right here. This is what I love. This is what I thrive on. In 1992, peep this out. Peep game, guys. In 1992, what happened? What happened in 1992, guys? It's all about the rehistory, the revisionist history as it comes back to our mind. In 1992, not one defensive player was selected to the Pro Bowl. We transfer and we push ourselves, we push our mind to the year 2016. Not one defensive player is respected. And you can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say. But Sean Lee, for him to get kicked out of the Pro Bowl, not being selected amongst his peers, and I know the fan base, I know we did our job, baby. We did our job, baby. Sean Lee did his job. Shout out to my boy Kev. Kev, you in the building, baby. Yeah, but look here. I don't care no more about the Pro Bowl. All I care what's on my mind. It's what I care about right here. It's the Super Bowl, baby. And that's what we need to worry about. That's what we need to feel our brain, our soul, our sinew to. Oh yeah, testing mic check. Can you guys hear me? I hope I'm not talking to myself. Are you able to hear me? Just give me a thumb up in the chat box. Call in number coming soon. You know, I'm just trying to figure that out. Yes, Cowboy Nation all day. We can hear you. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Y'all like the effects? Y'all like the effects, baby? Y'all like to see the CDI and all that stuff? First take, I'm coming for you guys. It's all out of my house. So, but shout out to those who've been following the channel, those who've been with me from day one. Let me know, guys. I don't have a mix or anything. This is my next thing. I need to get a few other things. I need to get a wireless mic. Because you know I got it rigged up so I can, interact with you guys. That's one thing. I need to get a wireless mic. The next thing I need to get is a mixer so that I can turn the volume down in my ears and just have it in your ears because it's loud on my end. But can you guys hear the background music? Let me know. Just give me a thumbs up. Can you hear the background music? Shout out to Germany in the house. There you go. Hernandez, still shout out to you too as well. And Sean, all you guys, all you boys, man. All of my boys, all my girls, everybody who's been in the channel, been following the channel, been supporting the channel. Although YouTube come up with all the BS about blocking the shows and everything. But guess what? Go to my Facebook page. They haven't found a way to block that. So go to Facebook. I got Troy Aikman, A Football Life. Good material, man. Good stuff out there. Go to A Football Life that's on my channel on Facebook. I changed my name. It's Law Nation now, so I can get branded and everything like that. So shout out to you guys who've been supporting the channel. Go to the Facebook to check out everything. Yeah. David, what did Stephen A say? I call it fake take, man. Fake take, man. It's all about that. All right, Joshua. We can go down to the Q&A section of the show. But first and foremost, I just want to jump back for those who missed out what I just said earlier. Stephen A. Smith. But General Lee, baby, snub. But it's all about motivation now, baby. It's all about motivation, putting ourselves in the right area, putting ourselves in the right mindset to be able to fight. I'm talking about a fight for the Super Bowl. Look, we got this, man. We got to. I think the Eagles going to fly Eagles this Thursday. They're going to do us a huge favor. They're going to put Giants down. We're seeing how the legs are swept from under the feet of the Redskins. They're not talking too much noise. My cousin is a diehard Redskin fan, and that brother can not be found. They got an APB alert out for him. But outside of that, man, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, what we really need to do is still play hungry. I want my boy Zeke the Freak, my brother from another mother, no other, don't look like Danny Glover, to get that damn record. I want him to get out there and run another 159 yards. What do we need, guys? What do he need? How many yards do he need in this game? Because if he get that record, it just I just want his power, because we as Cowboy Nation, we as Cowboys fans, we deserve this right now. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about that. I don't care what nobody say. If we talking about us delusional, we can be delusional then. I want you guys to tell everybody, look, man, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I don't care about what the media say. I love my team from the heart. Can't snatch that away. You can't take my pride and joy, baby. Hey, we've been there since 95, 96. Look, we've been there into the lean years, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We rough riders. We troublesome. And my boy, my favorite rapper, Tupac, we troublesome. Nobody want to handle with us. You want to roll on us, you want to pull your strap on us, you better kill us, because we coming. Yeah, 250, right? He got that. He got this, man. He needs 258 yards for the record. He got this. It's in the palms of his hands. And I think really, like I said earlier, what D-Mac, Darren McFadden brings is that no skipping of the beat. I want the offense to be fluent, you know. When Zeke need his spell, you can just roll McFadden in, D-Mac, and he do his deal. And then we got the third down back, number 25, which was a BS call. Look, in my opinion, in the small world of time that I've been on this earth, look, in my opinion, it's Cowboys versus the ref, then versus the Lions come Monday. Because if these refs don't call these BS calls, and if we play smooth and clean, then there's no stopping us, baby. There's no stopping us, man. We just got to get this thing going, man. We just got to be able to push our mind, push our fortitude, push our will on these teams, man. But it's us versus the refs, man. And I believe these refs don't call these crazy calls, and Zeke would have been had the record by now. But it is what it is. Zeke is a Pro Bowler. What we got in the chat, Law? What we got? Q and A, Law. Do you think we should keep Ron Leary guard when La'el Collins come back next year? That's from your boy Gabriel. I think I said your name right, Gabriel. All right, so man, we should keep, man. No changing of any tune. Hell, although I'm cheerleading for Free to get the hell out of the way. If he's a good luck charm, then hell, I'll keep Free. But at this time, in being responsible with my thinking, I think that the Cowboys with the second or maybe third, I don't want to see a first, but if that's possible, then I wouldn't be upset if we get an offensive lineman. A right tackle, a right guard, or something like that. A right guard who can flex the right tackle, or a true right tackle to come in. I know Chaz Green is out there. When we know that, we respect Chaz, but he's an injury prone. He cannot stay healthy. But we said the same thing about my boy Sean Lee. So maybe next year will be his year. But the skies is the limit. Maybe there's a veteran out there we can probably poke at. But outside of that, man, I just don't know. Let me just go back to what Hernandez, my boy Hernandez. Q&A, where do you think Romo would be next year? I won't put Romo on Denver. That's just giving Denver too much firepower. I would say Houston. But if Savage is really a savage, then he got that job locked. I'll say Houston because, the guy got ties in Texas, And I would say the Jets. He'll fit well down there in, New York, but that's cold city. He said he won't play in a warmer climate. And then the guy looking for what, 2-3 year contract. So I don't know. But in the perfect world, he'll just be our backup quarterback and he'll just deal with it. But as long as Tony Romo is on the team, Jerry Jones is our owner, then there's just too many speculation that can happen, too many media. I mean, the kid is always looking over his neck and back. Look, a perfect example would be watch the Football Life on my Facebook page, and or if you got NFL Network and he was able to record it, watch Troy Aikman, a Football Life. Troy Aikman had Steve Wash down his back looking over his shoulder, and it's just not a good vibe, not a good drive, man. The vibe I meant to say. So it's just so many things, man, as it relates to that. We just got to play smart with that card, But nothing beats a veteran backup quarterback. All right. We should have put the Bucks away earlier. Yeah. Who's that? Blue on the Twitter. Cowboys Blue on the Twitter. We should have put the Cowboys away earlier. Should have put the Bucks away earlier. Well, Cowboys should have put the Bucks away earlier. What I meant to say. The problem is with that, a win is a win is a win. That's stuff that we can look back on now and say we're going to make those small corrections. I think if Maley, number 16, didn't do the hold, and if we didn't have that weird reverse fumble, and I think that we should have capitalized on that 4th and 1. But our defense was balling. I can't take that away from number 95. How about number 95? Boy, my God. They should take his 95 off him and put 94 on this kid. This kid is hot. This kid got thrive. This kid he needs to be started. He needs to be in the mix with everybody. Not in no rotational. But look, I'm not the coach. They do what they got to do. But if he got fresh legs through the playoff, then what we got? Let's calculate how many games we got left to win it all, right? All right, let's say, for instance, we got Detroit, right? That's Monday. All right, play them. That should be a win, of course. And then we got the Eagles. That's what I call them, She-Eagles or Fly Eagles. I'm not going to hate on them because they need to do us a good favor this Thursday. Then we go a first round bye, right? So I think we will play the winner of the Falcons, whoever the Falcons play, I guess. So if the Falcons win, I think we'll play the Falcons, right? That's agreeable. Falcons gonna beat whoever they play. We'll play the Falcons at Jerry World, right? And we're looking for revenge on that game. I do know that a lot of people saying, look, I don't want to see the Falcons. They got a lot of offense. They strong. They powerful. They the number one offense in the league. But look, we're the number one we top 5 or top 3 time of possession team in the league. And I think we can hit the Falcons in the mouth. I'm really not too scared of the Falcons at all as far as their defensive prowess. Now, they do got number 44, Beasley, whoever his name is, come off the edges. It's just remarkable in that sense. But I think we can plow his business. I think we can run him over a little bit, But at the same time, if we can just beat whoever comes to our house, and then the NFC Championship back in Jerry World, right? Now, this is me putting my mind together. Back in Jerry World, we beat whoever we played from there on out. And then with the championship, the Super Bowl is all ran through the House of Texas. How about that? Because once we get down there to Houston, it's over with, baby. It's going to be like home field advantage all over because it's going to be so many. Hell, I might be at the game. There's going to be so many people down there in Houston. It's just going to be slam-packed. But I digress. It's possible, guys. When I say it's possible, it's possible. But all we got to do is play focus. There's no other offense right now that's better than the Cowboys collectively. There's no weakness on the Cowboys outside of we do have a rookie quarterback, and that's cool. The kid is special, and I say special with a capital S. The kid is beyond his time. And if we can just play a sound, focused, clean game, no fumbles, no holding calls on big plays, then it's non-stop from here. Our defense is hitting at the right moments. And look, I'm telling everybody, if you turn on ESPN, I haven't watched ESPN none today, but if you turn on all the networks, everybody's saying that, oh, okay, remember when 2007, the Giants was able to win the Super Bowl. Remember 2011, the Giants were able to win the Super Bowl. But hell with that. That was then. This is now, baby. The Giants is no near closer to what they were back in those times. And I'm tired of everybody trying to put up revisionist history when this happened and that happened. Look, it's about the game that's on the field now. Now, I did say, of course, in 1992, none of our Pro Bowl players, we didn't have no Pro Bowl players on the defense. That's cool. I'm talking about as it relates to the mental mindset. That 2007, 2011 team for the Giants don't exist now. And Jenkins got a problem with his back right now anyhow. I doubt if they even beat the Eagles this coming Thursday, but it is what it is. Let them ride let them say all of this noise about the Green Bay. Let them talk all the noise about the Giants. Let them talk all the noise they want about the who else? The Falcons and all that stuff, and the Seattle Seahawks. We just sneak off in there, and when we get in there, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something nice. It's gonna be something real. It's gonna be something that nobody can stop us, baby. But that's just me telling you guys how it's gonna play out. Let me go back to the chat log, man. Got me sweating under the lights over here, boy. Good Lord. But shout out to all y'all who follow the channel, Law Nation. Let me see what my boy Kev said. We better not screw around with Irvin and better get his contract extended right now. Irvin not going nowhere, man. He's in our back pocket, fam. We ain't gonna let him go. Nah, we ain't gonna let him go, Kev. All right, who else? What do you think about Beyonce performing in the Super Bowl? Hey, she from Texas, right? It's her hometown. She from Houston, so shout out to the Houston girls, man. Shout out to the Texas ladies, man. What's we gotta do? Look, she can perform all she wanted to as long as we there. That's all I care about. All right, so what's up? We have to stop untimely holding calls. You're right, Joshua. We got to stop that, man. We got to play with a stronger grip of things. We got to be able to play smart, focused, wise. We got to be able to play with girth, with strength, with dominance, with expectancy. We got to play with a focused mind. We got to be able to play with our heart, soul, and sinew when I'm putting everything into the right perspective. Look, we got to play strong. We just got to play strong, man. Let me see what else in the chat log. I appreciate you guys for following the channel too as well. Shout out to I think AYEW10. I think there's AY. Just put your nickname down in the box too, so I can call you shout out. I can't pronounce words today, but Irving is special. All right, so what we got over here? Seahawks ain't dangerous with Earl Thomas out. You 1,000% correct, Hernandez. Seahawks ain't nothing without Earl Thomas or Chancellor, but the Cowboys is everything. That's all we need to worry about. If we can stay focused, if we can stay healthy too as well. Knock on some wood somewhere. If we can stay healthy, baby, we on the right path. All right, what else we got in the chat log? Do you think Jalen Smith will play in the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl long? I don't know. Is he eligible? Didn't they put him on IR or something like that? Can you release and pull another player off from IR? I don't know the rule of that. It's a year that I wish that Jalen Smith just be ready for next year. Just redshirt him out, you know. Can't rush perfection, baby. That's how I look at it. He's going to be a beast and a force to be reckoned with, paired up with Sean Lee. He's going to be able to put things in the right perspective as far as next year. He's going to be attacking to the ball. He's going to be one of those good guys that you don't have to worry about. You can go to sleep at night and don't have to worry a single one iota of a soul about Jalen Smith. He'll take you to church. All right, so let's see what's else in the chat log. Shout out to @Dallas Cowboy Blue on Twitter. Go follow his page. Tyron Crawford might not play this game. And if that's the case, Irvin would be the starter. You're right. What's up with Tyrone, man? Tyrone seems to be injury prone. Every time you look up when you need him the most, he's laid out somewhere. But that's good. I hope he's not out for the entire season. Hope he just get back fresh for the playoff, baby. I'm gonna keep it positive. All right, so what's up? Was that Gabriel? He is active, Law, so he can play in practice. Oh, my boy, Javon O'Neal, or is it Jevon? Randy Gregory back. My brother. Hey, if Randy Gregory can be what I expect from him is if he can just get some pass pressure, some pressure on the quarterback and drive the quarterback out, move the quarterback out of this spot. I'm not expecting him to do anything on the run defense at all, but I just wanted him to come in on the money downs, on third downs, and hopefully on some long second downs as well. And if he can provide an element of rush and a surprise attack right now, don't you know how sexy that would look? Good Lord. If Irvin, look, I'm going to tell you guys right here. You guys might as well go ahead and put this down as one of the saying. If we can get the production from Gregory, like a Khalil Mack, whatever, from the Raiders, or Beasley, number 44, because that was all his classes, right? I think Khalil Mack was drafted way before him, but you got kind of get what I'm saying, kind of like tiers of outside linebacker defensive ends. And have Irvin to play the way he playing. Let me tell you something. That, for all Cowboys right there, would be better than wet sex. That would be better than wet sex, baby. If we can get these guys to just play formidable that way, that will be better than wet sex, because these guys are going to be coming off the end. They're going to be coming in, crashing in on the quarterback. He's going to be moving off his mark, and he's just going to be playing wild. If you give the Cowboys more chances with the ball, there's 9 times out of 10, there's more chances for Zeke the Freak to score, baby. And I'm telling you guys, that is going to be something that's remarkable. That's something that's going to be special. And that's something that the Cowboys really need, is a pass rush. And I'm not even worried about Brandon Carr or number 30. I'm not even worried about him, the unsung hero of the draft this year. But what else in the chat log? Yeah, Randy Gregory is back, but like I say, if he can play formidable, that would be better than wet sex. All right, so what else we need to do out here? Law, if you can name 2 free agents we need to try to get this offseason, who would they be? And you should say and why, right? Look, 2 free agents is that I would take a look at. And although I despise him, I really don't care too much of him. And you guys know who I'm talking about, right? That would be Deshaun Jackson. That would be number 1. Can you imagine Deshaun Jackson running the Lucky Whitehead play, reverse sweep, or taking a dig or the 9 route? And I think Deshaun Jackson is cool with Dak Prescott. His father knew his mother. They grew up together, not together per se, but they went to the same camp, and they're pretty cool. So they got some history. So Deshaun Jackson would be one free agent that we will need. That will be the guy that can take the top off the defense. Now, although he got questionable backgrounds and stuff like that, but we need a guy that can be matched up well against Dez on the opposite side. That can sure hand catch the ball, who can take the top off the defense. Another player that I would take a risk of just putting all of my laundry and all my money on would be Eric Berry. If Kansas City decided to be a fool and not resign that kid, that would be the 2 that I would look for in the offseason. That'll help out on the defensive side and that'll help out on the offensive side. A returner, I think Cordell Patterson was unrestricted free agent. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't mind going out there giving him a shake at things. He would be a player that I can look at too as well. What else we got out here on the chat log? Agree, Eric Berry would be a good choice. How about Tremaine Johnson or Chandler Jones in this offseason? Are they unrestricted free agent? If so, then I'll put my money in on them guys. But our philosophy low-key is just our philosophy low-key is to build within the draft, and we're doing a good job. I even like Frazier from our team. I like what he does. Shout out to hey, now I can't say your name. I think Carvevelo. I can't say your name, fam, but shout out to you, man. What's your nickname? Put that down in the box. What do you want me to call you? Because I can't say that name. I can't read. It's so far away from what I'm looking at. But let me see what else in the chat log. What does Dak got to do to win over Romo's lovers? Whew. Studio lights, man. Let me tell you something. That it's impossible to win over a lover. It's impossible, man. They would still have those reservations outside of a Super Bowl. It's just impossible, man. When you love somebody and you fall in love with somebody, that's something that you look beyond their faults. You fall unconditional to that person. You put yourself in that situation where it's, even if they fart, you say, smell like perfume, So it gets to that point where when you're immensely in love with that person, I hate to have that analogy, even when you fart, you say, smell like perfume. But it gets to that point whereas they can't do no wrong, and you become one-sided. You become, love is the thing that makes you delusional. And not to just piggyback off of what Stephen A. Smith says about the most worst fan base in society, but he only comes from a reference point that he was in love with this girl and she broke up with him, and and that's the only reference point that he can use on a platform to be like, well, I hope this team lose, because as long as this team is in pain and misery, I know somewhere in the world she is in that same pain and misery. So love does have a weird way of just wishing ill will upon somebody, but when it gets to that point where there's hope, then you will fall on the aspect of saying, you know what, although I love this person, I want what's best for this person. So you will look for fans just like they did with Peyton Manning when he went from the Colts, diehard Colts fans, all of a sudden was rooting for the Denver. And that's what's going to happen with the Romo. There's no way of changing that, So those who love Romo, they ain't going nowhere. Like old commercial used to say, love's a sin, love's a crime. Love is on your mind. Love is when you have grief and you ask God for a sign. But baby, my love run deeper than the sea. You got to keep the picture. My love gonna get you. So that's what love is all about. Back to the chat log. What we got up here? Claiborne is coming back, baby. Week 17. So he's not coming back this week, right? You guys heard that somewhere. It's sad that Claiborne is not coming back this week, because I wished he'd be back this week so he can get his mindset right, because playing cornerback is mental. You got to put your mental mindset to these things to be playing on the outside, on the island, out alone, and then you don't have those type of safeties that's rangy, on our team. Outside of number 42, Church does his deal, but I really want Claiborne to play focused mind and confident. So hopefully, if we can get the first 2 weeks Claiborne back, then it's a plus. If not, if we get year 2000, because he played pretty good in 2015, but if we get 2013-14 Claiborne, it'll be horrible for us. But let's see what else we got in the chat log, baby. What else we got down here? David, I just don't understand why we're talking about Romo. We have a QB. who is 11-12 as a starter. You're right. 12-2. And Chester comes through the clutches. All right, so 12-2 as a starter, which is correct. This kid put the team on his back. This kid is focused. This kid not gonna let the outside noise get to him. This kid is rooted into a good mindset. As I look back, and I'm gonna just go back to a football life, just like I said, it's on my Facebook page, Laws Nation. The mental capacity of Troy Aikman was so brash and broad, whereas he was unfathomable in situations and didn't party a lot, didn't put himself in an adverse situation to be able to be ridiculed in a sense, and knew to be a coach player on the field. And I believe that's what we have in Dakota Prescott. Dakota Prescott is wise beyond his years. He's wise beyond his time. He puts you in the mindset of a well-mature 6 or 7 year veteran that's on our team. People say that he ding and dunk, but what you want to take a really grasp of everything is that hold on right quick. What you really want to take a real grasp of everything, he's not dinking and dunking. He's 95 yards away from the all-time rookie quarterback passing yards. Put that in perspective. That's not a lot of dink and dunking. That's him passing the ball down the field. But everybody want to come with this mantra of he just dinking and dunking. But look at the records, man. Give me about 5 seconds, 15 seconds. Let me check and see what the message is on here. Yeah, thank y'all for following in, joining into the channel. All right, so gotta always speak back to the wifey, But all right, so what's else in the chat blog? I love, what's that? Vega Bomber. I hope I said your name right. Let's see what we got here. I love that Aikman was willing to speak the truth with Jerry shenanigans. You're right. You know what? I'm gonna take the elevator down on that one. Man, look. Let me tell you this right here. Troy Aikman didn't hold his tongue on a lot of things, man. He knew for sure that Jimmy Johnson was the man. He knew for sure that we needed him to be able to get this team going in the right direction. But the problem was with this whole deal with not having Jimmy on the team was lost focus. And when you lose focus and you manage to still be successful with a subpar coach, what's the guy named Switcher, and you have one hell of a team, man. It's like how can I put this in modern day perspective? It's like you taking Bill Belichick off his team, snatching him off, and you putting in who's a horrible coach, putting Jeff Fisher in as a coach or something like that. And then Jeff Fisher ended up winning the Super Bowl, with the Patriots, something like that. It puts you in the mindset of who and what type of system Jimmy Johnson laid down the foundation. And it is just baffling to me, the ambiguities of things, as they would say, the tolerance for ambiguity of the aspect that Jerry Jones put himself in these situations of breaking down the team, whereas we had everything gelling together. And like I say, we would have won 2007 Super Bowl. I put that on my life. If Bill Parcells would have still been the coach, we'd have won that next year, because the team was just like this. And then we had the Camp Cupcake deal, and we had Wade Phillip, I meant to say, and he just derailed the whole entire team with his philosophy of just saying, hey, let's not practice, let's be softer, stuff like that, But I digress on that topic. Let's see what else we got in the chat log. I thank all you guys for following in to the channel. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Holden. Shout out to Forward Fitness. Shout out to you, and shout out to O'Neal again. Shout out to you guys, and for my boy Kev, wherever he's at. Shout out to him as well. All right, so Tony Romo problems was this is O'Neal. Question from O'Neal. All right, Tony Romo problem was that he was a too emotional at quarterback position, and you can't do that. Playing for the Cowboys or PG for the Kicks, or point guard, I guess, for the Knicks, or pitcher for the Yankees. Dak is like Troy. You're right, man. But let me move on from that, man. We all feel it. We all understand where that's at. But you're right, man. You got to be able to have that mindset, that mental fortitude, and that capacity to be able to think beyond that. But what do you think? This is from Gabriel Law. What do you think if we take Desmond King in this year's draft? And why do you think that? I think I have reservations still for cornerbacks and stuff like that. Not saying that you can find one that's in the 5th or the 6th round, but Desmond King, he's special, man. He's quick, he's elusive, he plays good in space. I'd rather see him get beat. I think that he's somebody that will be a plus to our team. This offseason, I'm going to do a draft review of all the players like I try to do this year of the players' prospects and stuff like that. But a good person to reach out to, man, believe it or not, he's my boy, man, Vouch Lombardi. He's on Facebook and YouTube as well. If you can look up Vouch Lombardi, ask him the question, tell him Law sent you from Law Nation, and he'll get with you, man. He's going to do a good, thorough breakdown. He's going to do a long, in-depth breakdown. So any draft questions and stuff like that, reach out to Vouch Lombardi. It's VOUCH Lombardi. And he got some good content on his channel. And one of the guys who really started off just like I did, just talking about football. He's a Cowboys fan as well. But he can give you a perspective outside of just the Cowboy Nation, but give you a perspective actually from a true scouter's perspective, not just the hogwash that you hear from the ESPNs and NFL Network, but actually somebody who actually looked at the film and have that immense time to look over film and tape, not just somebody who's trying to sell advertisement tickets. But let's go back to the chat log. What else we have here out there? Jerome Dixon in the house. Shout out to you, man. Let me see. I never forgive Jerry for the ego and messing up our three-peat. There could have been back in the 90s. Blase, you right. Jerry Jones, this is his team. This is money. This is baby. So when it's your team, just like it's your car, you drive it the way you want to drive it, right? We just sitting back looking at the car for saying like, man, that's a pretty car, man. Damn, that car look nice. But why would he put rims on it, Or you ever seen somebody like that, you see a nice car, it's good for what it is. You see somebody put tint on the car, or you put rims or the wrong type of rims, or painted the wrong color. And that's what Jerry Jones did, Jerry Jones painted the car the wrong type of color and put the wrong type of rims on it. It's still the same car, still had the same engine, but it just didn't perform the way it used to because you changed the original manufacturer. The original manufacturer, the architect of everything, was Jimmy Johnson. And now we've been fighting to get back to that point in time. Now, the closest thing we got to a Jimmy Johnson was a Bill Parcells, and then he ran him out. And now we got a branch of Jimmy Johnson / Bill Parcells, which is Jason Garrett, who's lethargic in a way, who looks like he's robust and all that good stuff. But guess what? I like Jason Garrett from the simple fact that you know what you're going to get with the guy. You know he's not about the BS. You know what he's going to bring to the team. He's going to bring that focus, that mental attitude of just saying, hey, being persistent. And if anything that you want anybody to be is persistent, knowing what they're going to do, I can predict right now, without a shot of a doubt, I can put $100 to a box, $100 to a buck of bottles of beer that Jason Garrett's gonna wear a blue shirt this weekend. without no shadow of a doubt, he's going to have on a blue shirt. So that's just who he is. That's what he's from. That's his fortitude. That's his mindset. And that's what we want the Cowboys to be. Can you imagine? And believe it or not, I kid you not. And this is my last, I promise you guys, this is my last time bringing up this topic, man. I think really low key, if you really look at everything, the consistent matter of things, how Dak Prescott and the after practice of Jason Garrett throwing the ball to Dakota Prescott, I really think that Jason Garrett loves Dak Prescott because his consistency. And he was always hesitant with Romo because Romo was able, this is my last time bringing this up, guys. Romo was always the guy that goes into the huddle and say, you know what, triple XYZ Yankee, white 80, white 80, white 80, switch, kill. And then he changed the play. And you can see the face in the picture of Jason Garrett just turning red, firecracker red, man. So I think that Jason Garrett is the mind of the matter of this offense. Also, Scott, he doing his deal, but Jason is consistent. He like say, hey, if damn it, we're gonna eat pie and ham sandwiches on Friday. We're gonna eat pie and ham sandwiches on Friday. We're not gonna change it up. So Tony Romo was like, nah, I want hot dogs and ham sandwiches on Friday. So that's just how it was, man. I really think now Romo is a damn good player, but I really think that Jason Garrett is in love with Dak Prescott because he keeps the assignment. He keeps everything in order. He's consistent in his press conference. He's consistent in his message. He's consistent in his attire. Dress good, you feel good, you look good, you're going to play good. And that's how it just comes off to me from my little small mind. I could be wrong, but shout out to all those who understand what I'm saying. All right, so let's go back to the chat log. All right, Law. This is going to be from Fitness, Texas. Law. Do you think Jerry would put Romo in for the last two games in Philly to beat if they beat Giants? All right, I'm going to pass that. But I think Jason Garrett wouldn't want Tony Romo to be in at that time, but Jerry Jones would. All right, so Gabriel Law, if you think at our defense right now, which player do you need to go? And why do you think that? Oh, boy, I need to get me a little stool over here. All right, so if hold on for a second. All right, so if I'm trying to think what you're saying. If we could remove one player from our defense, who will it be and why? Is that what you're saying? If we can remove one player from our defense, who will it be and why? Who will it be and why? Let's see. I'm falling in love with Carr, so I can't really get rid of him because he's been consistent. He's at least been healthy. Number 30 kid, Anthony Brown. He's not going nowhere. He's office furniture at this point. Scandrick, he's getting long in the tooth, but Scandrick doing his deal. Church, you can't remove him. He's just been remarkable. I think you can flex him though, to play some of the free safety. I don't know that skill set. I don't think he can. I think he's just strong. All right, so Byron Jones, you got to keep him. I'm going down the list, man. I'm trying to figure out a player that's in the secondary or in the backfield that we would need to change out. I don't think nobody at this point. Like, I've been cheerleading for Cromartie, but really, and I'm talking about Antonio Cromartie, as far as veteran leadership. I mean, you can flex him out on certain plays like dime packages and stuff like that instead of having my boy number 38 out there, Jeff Heath. But J.J. Wilcox, I've been praying to get rid of him, and you saw how that turned out. So I really don't know, man. Our defense, I can't change anything at this point, but it has to be someone down on the line, man, that we have to bring in, not necessarily change out, in my opinion. Maybe into a rotational deal, like people said earlier, like Chandler Jones or somebody like that. All right, so let me see what else we have in the chat log. I appreciate y'all for following in. I appreciate you guys for being in the channel. Shout out to Chris White. Shout out to Loke as well. Shout out to you guys, Cowboy Nations everywhere. Shout out to Todd Rudgen. Well, shout out to Todd too for all the dope backgrounds and tunes, man. Thank you, man. Shout out to that. Jeff Heath. Are you saying you'll get rid of Jeff Heath? I've been like saying I like Jeff Heath. I like what he brings to the team. I mean, he got 3 interceptions within the last year or so. He's been doing this damn good job, man. Jeff Heath been doing his deal. All right, so I don't know what else, man. But we can just go back to recap of what we need to do for this weekend. This next week, Monday. I think, like I say, we need to play with physical tenacity. We need Zeke to get his yards in. We need Dak Prescott to play another clean game. Don't rush anything. It's at home. We need our home field. We need everybody to go buy tickets to be out there at Texas Stadium. Tickets nothing but $39.99 for the party pass with taxes and stuff. You're going to pay no more than $50. You might pay more in parking than you actually go see the game. So if you're ever in Texas or Arlington area, just go down there and buy the tickets, get out there in the game. If so, not tailgate. I won't be tailgating. I won't be down in that area. But it'll be best and wise for you guys to go show your love and support. If possible, go and buy a Cowboy paraphernalia, Cowboys article. Buy something with Cowboys in it and flaunt it off, just like buy something with Cowboys in it. Put it in your office. Put it on your hat. Wear it to the bank, wear it to wherever you gotta go. Put on Cowboys paraphernalia. Let everybody know the Cowboy Nation is lively and strong. Let everybody know where to go find this channel at too as well. Law Nation. Go to my Facebook page, subscribe there. Go to my Twitter feed, subscribe there. Go to my IG. I will be broadcasting the game live on IG, so you can go there. It's at Laws Nation at IG or Instagram. Do all these things. We need to be able to be strong, focus our mind, and put our things down on the field. All right, so I've got another question out there. If Dallas gets the Super Bowl, I'll send you a life hood of just go to the, I don't know what it is, but shout out to Gabriel for that. The Super Bowl, I'll sell my life hood just to go to the game. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so yeah, if the Cowboy is able to go to the Super Bowl, he would sell his life hood just to go to the game. It's right down the street. It's in Houston. It's not that far away. You can fly into Houston. They got an airport there, and it's not even that expensive. It's just good out there in that area, man. All right, so what else we got, man? Philly beat the Giants. Chris White, shout out for that. Philly do that, and that's a plus on them for doing us a big favor. But at the same time, we just need to stay focused and concentrate on what we need to do. And that's almost by my time, guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming in and chiming into the channel. Look for me to post the I already posted 2014 playoff game with Detroit. I was going to do the all 22 film. That is like a 2-3 hour long film. So look for that tomorrow. All 22 film of the Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be on the channel tomorrow. I'm going to live stream it. As far as timing of it, look for around 10, I want to say 10 o'clock Central Time Zone, CST, in Central Time, that I'm going to live stream the all 22 film of the Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If not, it will still be posted there, and so you guys can fall back and watch that channel that way. Another thing that I'm going to bring to the table as well is I got a series going that I'm already finished. The 1971 Cowboys Super Bowl, and I already finished 1977 Cowboys Super Bowl. The first 2 Super Bowls, I finished those series. So with all due respect, I would be remiss to add that those films will be located on Facebook as well, because I can't load it to YouTube for some strange reason. But those 2 films will be loaded sometime this week. The 1971 Super Bowl, and also with the story of Starback, and the 1977 story, full and capture of the Super Bowl and stuff like that on Facebook. Let me see what else we got before I run. Just want to give a quick shout out to those who follow the channel. Like I say, Todd and Gabriel, Chris White, who else there? Fitness, Texas. I live in Houston. Yeah. but I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to Jordan as well. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys, what y'all did for me. And following this channel, bringing me I'm at 8,000 subscribers. That's a plus, close to 9. But I just thank all you guys for joining in and timing into the Cowboy Nation Network. And remember, that's been my time. I thank you guys for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. May God bless until I see you guys again. How about them Cowboys, baby? I'm out. Peace. I can dance just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Appreciate it.